In this video, we're going to see how to enter basic information about a deal into OTC backtesting and risk. A deal is the instrument you want to work with, such as an exchange-traded option, a bond, a swap, a structured note, or any type of instrument. To analyze an instrument, the characteristics of that instrument must be entered, as well as which market curves will be used. These are entered in the left-hand pane of the app. As you can see, sample data is already filled in. You can keep these or override any of them. When the mouse is over a field, a line of help will pop up. Notice that the fields consist of edit boxes, where text or numbers are typed, and pull-downs, where one of several options is chosen. The edit boxes will be our focus in this video, not pull-downs like the one here for put and call. In these, numbers can be entered, or text. For instance, the valuation date is entered as numbers. But where the underlying price is entered, we have a ticker, in this case the ticker for Apple. We could have entered a number for the underlying price, for example to calculate an option value when the stock is trading at 110. When a ticker is entered, it tells the app to use the price for that ticker as of the valuation date, when we're in the price field. In the dividend field, it means to use the dividend rate. And in the volatility field, it means to use the stock's implied volatility on the valuation date. Normally, you'd say AAPL US equity on the Bloomberg terminal, but in the app, the US equity part is added automatically behind the scenes. If you want to use a stock traded outside the US, then add, say, UK equity to the ticker here. If you want to use an index or a commodity, then put index or COMDTY after the ticker, just like on the terminal. Some inputs don't relate to the underlying stock. An example of this is the interest rate to use on an equity option. In this case, we use the code of the US LIBOR curve, which is curve 23 on the terminal. Here, we enter USD, the 3-character country code, instead of 23. Had this been England, we'd have used UKC. As we'll see later, many other curves besides the country's LIBOR curve are available in the app. For equity options, the volatility is the volatility of that stock. But for interest rate options, it works a little differently. In this market, it's the volatility of the LIBOR yield curve that's used. So in this screen, for interest rate options, the swaption volatility surface is input. This goes by currency, as there is US LIBOR and Euro LIBOR and UK LIBOR, etc. Thus, a country code is used. With interest rates, there are also two types of volatilities, swaption vols and cap floor vols. So for US swaption vols, the code is US.SV. And for US cap vols, US.CV is used. For the UK, it is UK.SV and UK.CV. One other thing to note, when entering text, capitalization does not matter. These are the basics of inputting information. Another video covers advanced topics in deal entry.